today's tools is going to be a razor blade, masking tape, a mixing cup, a stir stick, your resin, your hardener, and your fiberglass mat and cardboard.
Remember to always smash that like button, definitely subscribe, and always share this with your buddies so we can bring you these great boat builds. Thanks guys, now let's get into the project.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Brent Bridgman and you are watching the JFL Boat Build Series. Well, today we're doing a bunch of mix-up of things. Now remember last time we left off, we were filming how we were fixing this area here, right? So today we are going to get over to the other side, but I wanted to test a few things. I've got a couple things that came as far as the cosmetic stuff of it, and I wanted to show you guys a little bit of what I'm doing. I accidentally mixed a little bit too much of the gel coat with the new flake I'm putting on the boat, and I wanted to finish that while I have the material because I don't want to waste it, and I have enough material to do the entire pinstripe around the top cap. So let me show you exactly what we're working with here, and then I will show you how we get that effect and the process of getting it to look good, and hopefully it'll help you guys when you're trying to do some flake or something of your project. All right, so let's get into it. All right, so last time we left off, we were doing this seating area, and so I want to give you guys a little view of how that looks for now. And dang squirrel, you know, got the acorns. But anyway, so we're going to finish that side later today, and we will get that fixed. And then we're also going to address this hole. I got an idea for the hole, and I'll explain it when you do. And we're also going to, so there'll be a mounting point at this rail, a mounting point at that rail, and then a mounting point there. This bottom piece down here in the bottom, it will have 4 pegs that sit in a hole off that front piece, and then underneath this we'll lay the rubber mud flaps off a semi on top of the gas tank so this fiberglass doesn't rub through the plastic tank. All right, so back here in the back, let me show you what we got. Remember the video where I said, hey, we're gonna get this chop strand? Okay, this is the chop strand. All right, so I did this the day after I laid that seat pan, and you can't tell right now. Let me see if I can zoom in. But anyway, this is multiple strands of chopped carbon fiber. And so when we get this finished and this gets clear coated over and then we cut and polish it, this will look amazing. Now what I'm doing right now is I've got this new flake that I'm laying down here, and the sun, oh, here we go. The sun is barely working with me here. But anyway, if you can tell, see the shimmer and the sparkle there? I had the sunlight on. I should have filmed 5 minutes earlier. But anyway, so you lay the tape, and that's over the existing silver stripe. And so we're just adding some life to it. And so since I mixed it up, I'm going to continue the rest of the way. As you can see, I started here up front. And all I'm doing is laying the tape right next to that silver stripe that is gone, right? And we're going to go the whole length of the boat. And then we're going to come back and we're going to do this top stripe here, the one that's sitting here. We're going to do this one as well. And then we're even going to come in and do this bottom one. So we're going to do all the chrome striping today. And that's done with a 2-part epoxy. And then the important part of this is you got to make sure that you mix your flake. Here, let's grab this. Mix your flake in. Let's take this in the sun here. Okay, so see that? You got to make sure you mix your flake in with the 2-part epoxy and use an acid brush. See the acid brush? That's what we use to apply it on that. And what it does is that metal flake lays flat. A lot of people make a mistake. They'll lay the epoxy down and then try to throw flake on it. If you do that, it's going to be jaggedy and a mess. All right, so let me get to the taping part, put you guys up on a, look how pretty that is. That's going over the silver stripe. All right, let's put you on a tripod and you guys watch me tape this up. Yes. Okay, so as you go down, it's easier if you just stand way back and you're just lining the bottom edge of that silver pinstripe with your tape. And if you feel like it's going the wrong way, then go ahead and take it off there. Go back and pull up the tape. Like right there, I went over. But I'm trying to go right to the edge of that silver stripe and keep it as straight as possible, because the last thing you want is a janky stripe on your boat. All right, so you're just going to continue down the whole side of the boat, and we're just masking off this one little thin pinstripe down the top. And you want this to be really nice because this is in your face. This is what everyone sees. Everyone's going to be picking on this boat when it gets done, and I'm going to make it so you can't pick on it. Stuff's already setting up. So we got to move kind of quick. If you have to, just go mix a new bat. Just pushing that flake up into that pinstripe as best we can. We're also trying to feel to see how close we are to having this set up. All right, everybody, welcome back to Acorn Alley. I'm just kidding. These damn squirrels got me in a whirl. All right, so we are going to open a new can of resin. We're opening a new can of resin. Oops, that wasn't supposed to happen. It went inside the jug. Well, now a permanent fixture in there. We'll just use it as a baffle. All right, so we're going to use a lot of resin. We're going to mix a slow batch. I'm going to try to get this done in 2 little shots. See if we can't get it done in 2 shots. All right, might help if we had some hardener. Let me go grab some hardener. Fiberglass resin. Make sure it says for fiberglass resin. Got it? All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. As long as you got some in there, it'll harden. What you don't want, it's like 80 degrees today. What you don't want is too much, because we don't want this to pop off quickly. For those of you joining me for the first time, I'm Brent. This is the JFL Boat Build Series. I think it's informative. I think people need to know how to fix their own boats, because right now, let's face it, a lot of us don't have money for different reasons. A lot of it we won't talk about. This is not a political channel, but has a lot to do with some temporary politics. And there's politics and everything. So, but anyway, right off the bat, we want to get this. I want to get behind here a little bit. Just like on the previous video, we showed you how to do this. You want to soak this, and once you get it soaked, then it'll start staying in place. What we're doing is building the other side of this fiberglass seat area. This is going to hold the brand new Ranger seats. If you haven't seen the brand new Ranger seats, go on episode 14, part 1. Go on there and take a look at what we got going on. I guarantee you'll like it. Oops, don't want that draining over there. I come on here and I try to show everyone that you can do this fiberglass work yourself. You don't need a professional to get it done. Fiberglass is the easiest material to work with. It's a little itchy, but the end result is amazing. And when you can fix something yourself, there's more satisfaction in fixing it yourself, I believe. I know I enjoy fixing things, and then I appreciate them more when they're finished. All right, so now that we got that in there, we're gonna put those 2 pieces of wood in there for strength, right? Now we're gonna lay this chop strand in here. Just gonna try and level this out and bring this heavy piece in to tie it all in. Go back at it. That'll conclude episode 15, part 1. What we're going to do tomorrow is we're going to take out the seat pan. We'll turn it over. We'll fiberglass the backside so we can tie in those little dog ears that we put on the end there. And then also I'm going to get some supplies from the store so I can show you how we're going to handle that top edge that's kind of crude running across the top. We're going to tie that in. We're also going to fill in the hole tomorrow, and I'll show you how we're going to do that with some cool tricks and simple things. Thank you for watching the JFL Boat Build Series. Please subscribe because it's free. Also hit that bell and share this with your friends.
You can join Brent at TikTok at Just Fish Lures.
Thank you.